Greetings, God bless, and welcome back. So, I am just wondering about people. I have seen this across all demographics, different ethnicities, and actually more women seem to do this. And I don't know if it's like this just being really frazzled or wanting attention, maybe. But like yesterday, I was at a grocery store, and this woman had, so you have an aisle, and this lady put her cart, so it's like diagonal blocking, just blocking the aisle. And it was a busy time. It was, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. And why are people doing this? Like, why do people block the aisle, and when you're there they don't even move the cart? Like, you're 5 inches from them and they don't move the cart. And I think that I notice, the past couple of years after the riots, I noticed like this hostility. And this was a Mexican lady, but like there's this like expectation from some people of color that white people should apologize for their existence, that it's a crime for white people to live. And I think they, like, some people think it's like it's their job to make white people's lives difficult, because they're assuming that white people have the red carpet treatment, that we have the easiest, life in the world, and that we're just living on a bed of roses. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and maybe people are just setting that up because they want to interact. Maybe they block the way, so you say excuse me. And the thing is, they don't want. I mean, I'm annoyed. I'm like, I don't want to have to can I go? Like, and there's other people who drive their shopping cart like a bat out of hell. Like, they're just you know, and I'm like wondering if that's the way I need to be. But I've had this experience with American women who block with white women who are just like, they're eating their enchilada or whatever in the middle of this limited amount of sidewalk, and their family is just like waiting around watching them while they eat. I mean, I don't know. There's just something kind of weird. It's like people are so conceited or oblivious, and everybody is so consumed with being so busy and looking so productive and looking so responsible that perhaps they're just out of their minds, and they don't know how to uh, like uh, be in society, be in civilization. And so they're, maybe they were never taught manners. And so they're just expecting, like bad drivers, like drivers who park on the zebra crossing where people are supposed to cross the streets. Like, I have ridden in so many cars with people that don't know that pedestrians are trying to cross the street. Like, or so I've been told that they did not know people were trying to cross the street. And these are people who are in their 50s or 60s or 70s, that have been driving for their entire life. And there's people I've known who were in their 20s who did not see people that were waiting to cross the street at the corner at the proper crosswalk. And this was before the lockdowns. So I don't know what is going on. Like, how are these people driving? How are they allowed to drive when they can't see? It's daylight, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they can't see the people that are trying to cross the street? Like, it's anarchy. I mean, I think even before the lockdowns, even before this world coup that's making itself apparent that has occurred. Uh, like something happened to humanity because I think like there's like um, one could say it's like manners. Maybe I'm complaining about people's lack of manners, and that's definitely the case. But it's like people are so self-centered, and I get just I get stressed out. I make mistakes. I have been a little bit in the center of the aisle blocking the way, or when I've ridden a bike, I've blocked somebody's right of way once, like every few months or something like that. But I don't make a big practice of it. I am very strict about following, traffic rules, and I don't try to, push things so the people in the cars have to wait for me because I don't want to create antagonism. I don't want the cars to hate bicyclists or even pedestrians. Like I don't cross when the light isn't my light because it just, I know drivers seem to hate pedestrians with a passion. Like they just, and the thing is, the more pedestrians there are, the more parking you have. And like people are in their cars, they're sitting down, they're not having to stand, they're not having to be in the elements. But they're so mad that pedestrians are making them wait 3 seconds or whatever. I mean, and the thing is, traffic, other cars make drivers have to wait hours. But for some reason, there's like this hatred of people who dare to walk across the street. Uh, and if there's not hatred, there's like complete indifference, like they're not even visible. Like, what is going on? So, um, yeah, folks, I think also I'm wondering if some immigrants, maybe illegal immigrants, are thinking that because of the whole like race crisis that's been happening, that white people are bad here and white people should grovel and serve them even though they've illegally crossed the border or something like that. Because I guess maybe they're, because I'm noticing like Colorado should be called like Colorado, Mexico or something like that. Like here, I'm in Denver, I was in Aurora, and there's like a huge Mexican population. It's like half Mexican. In Aurora, it's more than half, it seems like. And and I'm just like, where are they getting all this money to um, rent apartments and eat out and go? When I was young, I know here she was like, oh, they just work hard. I mean, like they have like a smartphone, they have like $1,000 smartphone. They don't know how to speak any English, know how to order cream for their coffee or milk for their coffee or sugar for their coffee. So they have absolutely no and make of English, and they're assuming that that I'm told by this pro illegal immigration people that these people somehow, these Mexican laborers have never picked up a word of English. They've worked hard to get $1,000 smartphone and their thousands of dollars for the rental. And when I knew Mexican workers, uh, they did have a command of they had an apartment and all their money basically was going to their apartment and being on a budget. So I'm like, I think there's something different. There's a different flavor that I'm noticing